So to you guys, and welcome to Lies of Pi, Hotel Krat. We've just got in. So, we learned a lot from the Puppet Parade boss, or the Parade Puppet boss. So now we've made it to our hub, basically, our sort of hub world. This is our Firelink shrine, essentially. So, Sophia, she's basically our Firelink sort of maiden. She's our firekeeper, our maiden in black. We level up with her. Remember that, I mentioned it in the last episode. You may find yourself, okay, struggling with the stargazers because you can't level up. So when you click on a stargazer, you'll notice the options so far are teleport and use storage, okay? If I run over here, I just run straight over here. You from Geppetto, la 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 la. This is obviously our prosthetics merchant and crafter. She actually gives us something for the left arm now, which is pretty cool. There we go. And it's a nice starting ability as well. I quite like it. It's puppet string. You pull enemies towards you, which is really cool. Grapple them. Legion arm, that's what it's called. Okay, so I just want to talk to her. I just want to see what we can do before I show you some other stuff. So I can upgrade my puppet saber. Nice. Okay. I like the puppet saber. I need a hidden moonstone to do so. And we just picked up a hidden moonstone before we came in. So let's do that. Let's get plus 10 extra physical attack. And make our puppet saber +1. So there you go. You have that very FromSoftware style thing. Upgrading weapons to +1, 2, 3, 5. So it's not a FromSoftware thing. But, you know, the game is heavily inspired. Cool. Okay. Very good. And we're still scaling with CNCs for motivity and technique. Very good. Okay. Thank you very much, Eugenie. Big fan of Eugenie. She's massively helped us. Little training courtyard out here for these little dudes. Pretty cool. We can learn our parry timing. Use Legion arm. So obviously it wouldn't pull that towards us because it's stationary. Okay, so let me get back to what I wanted to talk to you about the stargazers, okay? Let me get back to this. You don't level up with stargazers, okay? You level up with her, Sophia, okay? Talk to her a few times, level up. Just consider Maiden in Black Firekeepers, right? I'm gonna put 2 points in vigor. We need more stamina, and then we'll go back to motivity and technique after that. Okay. Very much. Okay. So, what do the stargazers do then? Well, now that we've got a bit more of a mechanic open, so we can teleport to another stargazer. So we can go all the way back to Krat Central Station, and every stargazer we unlock from here going forward, we'll be able to teleport to. We'll also get another option in here to change our prosthetic as well. Change our left arm. This lady here, she's interesting. She's the owner. Antonia, she's the owner of the hotel. It's a really cool hub world, I think, a hotel. I really like the idea of it. I think it's quite exciting. Okay, so, costume. Nothing in the hat slot. But we do have this cool little uniform of sophisticated and dignified boarding school. It says costume, so I've got a funny feeling that our look is purely fashion souls. It's purely fashion ergo. It doesn't seem that you know, there was nothing there about defense or anything like that, and it was on under its own tab of costume. And if you look here, weapons and Legion arms, defensive parts. I think this is where you make up all of your loadout here, really. And I don't know how I feel about that. It's a new idea. We'll see how it goes, but it could be cool. It could be really cool. Hotel Krat is one of the city's creepiest and most mysterious buildings. That's a great way to describe it. So, like I say, we've got this whole hotel now as our sort of hub world. And I get the impression it's going to grow in regards to what's accessible. So here, for example, there's a door. Can't get in. No. But obviously, I'm sure that'll change. Another door up here. In the wardrobes. Yeah, it's exciting stuff. Like, I think it's going to be cool when all this stuff starts opening. Maybe it leads to more vendors. Maybe it just leads to more crafting stuff. The game. You know, challenges, things like that. Who knows? Yeah, there's a lot going on. So hopefully the hotel lives and breathes a bit more just this. That would be really good. That would be really exciting. Give us a reason to continue playing. But we're getting on with episode 2 now, so we're going to head out. We're going to head out. Okay, so this is still a hotel and everything like that, and then when we leave, we essentially go into our next area. So world, which I believe is the Elysian Boulevard, which is the mission now is to find Geppetto. That's the next stage, and there'll be a little boss before hell. So off we go, I suppose. Off we go. Should be fun. We've +1 the weapon. That's good. We've got our Legion arm now. We've got puppet string attached. That's pretty cool. One thing I don't know how to do is how you replenish Legion arm. That yellow bar down the bottom left, I'm not sure how you replenish at the moment. What I do love as well is you might have noticed there we came to this area. It said that it was a cloudy morning.
Hey, let's be more careful.
So I wonder.
Black Rabbit Brotherhood.
Black Rabbit Brotherhood.
These guys.
They don't sound like fun. I'm not sure if that's a spotlight trying to catch me, but I think I'll.
We'll talk later when we're safe.
I'm talking over Gemini. Another one of our team talking to us. I'm not sure if that was a spotlight or if it was just there for a lighting effect. So yeah, so this is what was driving me mad. I mentioned it in episode 1. I just wanted to level up. All I wanted to do was level up, and I just couldn't find a way to do it.
Are you?
Okay, so we're talking to Gemini, okay? I don't think I did that last time.
Must be the shot.
So guys, so there's our options for now. And honestly, guys, it was driving me mad. I had about 12,000 ergo on me. I was in a new area. I was scared. I didn't know what was going on, and it was driving mad that I couldn't level up. Couldn't spend my ergo. Picking up a lot of crafting materials as well. I haven't been looking into that as much yet. See, look at that there. That is so yarn and Bloodborne. See a guy for a backstab, get ambushed yourself from behind. Classic tricks of the trade. Classic tricks. I'm liking the new black outfit. I think I look pretty assassin-y. So why did I say assassin-y? Why didn't I just say I look like an assassin? Right, behind us, behind us. Oh. That felt good. That combat did feel good. Maybe the combat is growing on me. Maybe I'm just expecting it to feel like Elden Ring Bloodborne. Because I've been playing Elden Ring, and because of how much this is inspired by Bloodborne. Here he is, look. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's our shortcut gate, I guess. Gemini, I'm talking over Gemini. He's giving us lore and history about what's going on. But to be honest, it's a demo. Right, always go for the ranged first. Get the ranged out of the way, even if it means taking a bit of damage for running in silly. That was a perfect parry there, I believe. Because the combat's feeling better. It is feeling better. Like, where I was with this game yesterday, it just was... Oh, it was just terrible. I just wasn't feeling it. But I think because I've been playing it enough now, I'm institutionalized to how this game feels. And again, I'll say this. The more I'm playing it, the further and further away I'm getting from feeling like it's derivative of software. I never felt like it was that. That would have been too harsh to say that it was. But the more I play it, the more I feel like it is its own. And this is a demo, so God knows what's going to happen when the full thing comes out. Maybe they'll refine things a bit more, they'll tighten things up a little bit. There's just that sort of slightly arcade-like feel to the action and the combat. Oh, brilliant. I never dropped down this ladder before. So yeah, I think maybe it's too easy for me to be a FromSoft fanboy and be too critical about games that are sort of inspired by them. But I just love the concept of this game, the puppets, and it just seems really... This is a big guy, so we need to be careful here. It's actually a formidable enemy. Wow, spacing and baiting, that's what this game is. There's always a follow-up combo you've got to be really careful of as well. Right, I'm going for my big one. That's nice to know. You do have time, like you can in some of the FromSoftware games, you do have time to get a little cheeky few hits in before you commit to your critical attack. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Whoa. Dude, you've got your back facing the wrong way. Wow, that was a freebie lock on. That was lucky. Oh, there's always another one. Oh, they've got me. Touche, old boys, touche. That was not a good way to die. That felt really horrible and cheap, but I was stuck. I should have just spammed heal. What I should have done there was square, 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 R1, R1, R1. I got to be honest, I really am. I'm actually really angry about that kill, that death. I feel like that was really cheap. That was really unfair. But that was exactly how that was planned, right? It was enemy comes at you from behind. So that's the cheeky 1, 2, 3. It's oh cool, I can get a backstab and I've got the drop on this enemy. But I was getting greedy and I wasn't seeing what was behind me. Okay, shortcuts really handy. Shortcuts really handy. So definitely feeling the benefit of those, and they're not just there for the sake of it, of course. I'm just concerned of watching my aggro, really. Oh look, there's an item over there. I should probably go back for that. I'm not going to jinx it, but it does look like the big enemies don't respawn. And if that's the case, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Benighi's urgent repair tool. Nice. That just immediately replenishes durability without having to charge. But again, maybe that comes in handy against a boss fight, but if you're just out and about in the world, you just combat. You're in limited sharpening. Again, I just don't really understand the mechanic. Maybe it will play a bit more of a interesting role in later fights and later areas of the games as the mechanics flesh out a bit more. Touche, boys. You guys had me good. You had me really good. I'll give you that. And I'm recording this for YouTube, and I was trying to look good. Fair play, boys. Whoa! Chimney sweep. You camera souls me then. I'll give you that. Wow. Can I give you some advice, guys? Do not run across thin planks of wood while you're locked on. I don't know what happened there, but muscle memory kicked in, right? And oh my god, I just tilted the control stick from 12 o'clock to about 10. Just to counter for what the camera was doing. Hold on. I never got this. Man, I've missed so much of this game when I've played it. Electric Blitz Abrasive. Lovely. Cool, okay. So big ladder going down there. Now, I'm just gonna carry going on this way. I can't remember. One way is progress, and one way is shortcut, I believe. Or one way is just item, and the other way is progress and shortcut. And I think this is progress. This is the way we're supposed to go. We've got to watch that guy throwing his pots there. A ranged weapon would be pretty cool at some point. I know we can throw our own projectiles. We'll have a look at that in a second. Check out the animation here. I do like the stance he takes when he slides down. That's pretty cool. Like, right, how can we make a mechanic our own? We'll change the animations. The dog behind me. I was convinced there was something behind me then. Hey, there's our shortcut. Brilliant. Okay, so it's cool. Like I am feeling quite excited by this point now. Like I think in the first episode, I was thinking, I really want to explore this world. I mean, this game for a demo has got something. I mean, I still sort of maintain sometimes the combat doesn't feel like it lands. You know, maybe it's the weapon, maybe it's the animation, and maybe it's the slashing nature of the saber. It doesn't feel like a good critical hits when I get a crit in or something like that. But there is just something not quite there, and maybe it's because of so much muscle memory that I have from FromSoftware games. So again, I'm trying not to be too critical. It's fair to be. Certainly not if it's just to, you know, try and bait engagement out of you guys on YouTube. That's not fair to the devs. These chimney sweeps are... I mean, they mean business. These chimney sweeps are frightening me. Yeah. Bit chimney sweeps as bad guys. That's pretty cool, right? Right, you got to be really careful here. You got that guy. This is a really tough part of the game, because what I would advise doing is run down and run, kill the pot guy, right? And then you've got a guy behind you that was coming after you. That's what I would advise doing there, because what happens is if you hang about here, you've got the enemy lying in ambush here who's going to get you from behind. You've got the chimney sweep who charges towards you, and you've got the pot boy throwing his electric pots at you. And it's just a diabolically mischievous and mean piece of design. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Oh, this is so close quarters fighting this guy here. I'm really feeling that extra +1 on the weapon as well. I didn't have that last time I played through, and I was just when combos aren't quite killing enemies in like in 3 hits, it can make a lot of difference to how fight ends up going. Yeah, and it does have that cool kind of Dark Souls feel of like just not quite getting the backstabs a lot of the time. Clear Ergo, are we missing anything else up here? Good little vantage point here just to look for any blue glowing items. Yeah, there's one there. Where would that be? Can't remember. I'm going to crack on, but we know there's an item there. So we've got plunge attacks. Nice. Again, so that just didn't feel like anything. I just don't feel like I did anything to that enemy. It's very strange. Didn't quite feel like I got the connection. Right, so we've got a big enemy here. Head back this way. There was another way we could have taken. Come through here. And we get the drop on them. Oh, he turned around at the last second. Touche, little boy. Okay. So we went up that ladder. We can just come back and do it that way. So we've got a tough enemy here now. And these guys are tough. I find the larger mobs way harder than the bosses. They're really, really tough. You can't really backstab them or anything either. So again, just got to learn those timings. Trying to get him groggy. Like I'm sort of like I'm going glass cannon, just try and get him groggy. Yes, we got him. No, we missed it. Oh, that's so annoying. I really tried to get that as well. I'm annoyed by that. Right, I'm going for pots. Yes, getting killed. Oof. Nice kill to kill. Oh, here we go. Missed this chest last time as well. What we got? Got for me. A life amulet. Oh, we've got an amulet, guys. We've got an amulet. Let's get that equipped. Increase max HP. Now we're talking. Guys, honestly, I got through this area and killed the boss and met Geppetto without doing any of this. I did it without leveling up as well because I didn't know how to level up. So again, with the bonfires, the stargazers, you do get that similar thing of like you can activate them for the checkpoint, but you don't have to interact with them to reset the area. So you get that option, which is quite nice. I think we do need to go back to the hotel. My only concern is I don't know how to get back to... Oh, yes, I do. So this was another thing that baffled me for a while, but I figured it out now. It's just me being stupid. And again, I should have known better because of FromSoftware games. We can teleport directly back to the hotel from any stargazer. It doesn't appear as an option. What you do is I believe you click on this, go to the teleport screen, and then you hit square. So down the bottom it says Hotel Krat X, but that's just the PC input. Obviously on my PS5 controller it's square. So I think this is a really good place to just go and like sort ourselves out. Let's go back to the hotel, get some levels put in, then see what we can do. We're about to fight an incredibly hard enemy, okay? So I'm not talking about the boss. The boss, famous last words, you know my famous last words. The boss is actually quite easy. The boss is actually easier than the first boss because he opens himself up for backstabs. But let me show you this, right? We're going to get leveling up, and then this boss that comes along is actually really tough. It's another one of the constables, the police dudes with the baton. But if we kill him, we get the baton. It's just very hard. But I have a cheesy way of beating it where I just bait the same attack and just calm myself down. And he does have a red attack that he does, but now I know that you can counter those with a perfect guard, so I didn't know that last time. I'm going to put point in vigor. I'm going to put 1 point... Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Those two next, yeah? Those two next. So motivity and technique, Legion Arm, the Legion Arm, the puppet string, is leveling at a scale B so far, so that's pretty cool. So we do need to focus on motivity and whatever the other one, technique next.
I know my way of...
One hidden moonstone. I mean, obviously the game is going to be seriously holding those back from me so I don't just go crazy leveling up my weapon. But that would be a really cool guide, like how to level up your weapon quickly. Are those hidden moonstones farmable? You know, that'd be cool. Right, let's get back to where we were. The inside house on the Elysian Boulevard. Yeah, I mean, the game has got me. I am sort of getting into it. I'm getting quite excited. But again, I just don't know if... I just don't know the longevity of my excitement, how long we go for. But, as the game's mechanics open up a little bit more, we're playing around with crafting items and equipping good items and altering our Legion arm and things like that. I do think it's going to have a lot of mileage. And like I say, it's just a demo. So, got to be careful here. This is where the puppet string comes in really handy, so check this out. Howdy, neighbor. Pull him there. Cause... Of course, there's a chimney sweep laying in ambush. There's a big brush for sweeping chimneys, right? Okay. You can just try getting behind them. Try getting behind every enemy. It just gets stuff done. Right, yeah, so Gemini can see these butterflies. So these... Now, I thought these things were here to guide you, right? What they actually are is they're crystal lizards from Demon Souls. They're the scarabs from Elden Ring. And if you kill them, they drop them. You drop hidden moonstone. Dropped hidden moonstone. Amazing. Okay, so that's two. We've got 2 hidden moonstones. Okay, whoa. Before we endeavour further... What is he doing? Okay, here we go. You ready? What was he doing? I'm going to look at the time on that, 21 minutes. That's it. That's a little cheeky YouTube short waiting to happen, and that's going on TikTok, that one. Yeah, so we've got a hidden moonstone. That's really cool. So we can get this weapon to +2 now. So again, kill him, and then if you do it the right way, it's quite a nice level design. It shows you that there was an item out here, but that was just a disaster waiting to happen. Like, all he was going to do was just bomb us. Okay, so we have multiple ways we can go, right? But what I'm going to do is, there is a little bit of a Bloodborne, very, very inspired Bloodborne scene in a minute, where there's a little girl in a window that we can talk to. It's not a little girl, sorry. It's a little girl in Bloodborne. You know, she gives you the music box for Father Gascoigne. It's a very similar thing with a woman who wants you to find her baby. So we'll see about that. Okay, let's go back to Hotel Krat. We only killed like 3 enemies. We're going to be fine. Let's get our weapon up to +2. Okay. Let's get our weapon up to +2. Yeah. So basically, the bit of the instruction there was that Jiminy Cricket, I guess it's supposed to be from Pinocchio. He will alert you to when, or it will alert you to when there are hidden butterflies. And then the butterflies will appear, and then you chase them, and you just go crazy swiping them, like you do in FromSoft games. Alter handle. Whoa, you can bring Eugenie crank weapons to alter weapon handles. Oh, wow, so you can apply other skills. Oh, this is really cool. Activity technique advance. Okay, I don't know. Not enough materials, not enough materials. Oh, I can just... Oh, I think that's more about leveling them up. So I can put more points in advance to give them points, but if I put more points in techniques... Oh, okay, cool. So it's just about changing the scalings, I guess, I suppose. Or changing the level. See? That's cool. Right, upgrade my weapon, please. Thank you. Yes, we've got +2 puppet saber blade. Nice. Very good. Okay. I'm feeling a bit more confident about this horribly hard enemy that we have to fight now. I am feeling a bit more confident about him. So let's get in there. Yes, please. Please use your power. No, we didn't quite have enough. Okay. Do I have enough ergo in regards to consumables? I do have a 100 ergo. It will tell me how much I need to level up somewhere. Yeah, it's almost enough. Almost enough, but not quite enough. So keep that safe where it is, just in case we're going to die and lose stuff. Right, back to where we go. Right, so we're going to head to this woman in the window who asks you, she gives you a quest to get her baby back. Again, the quest seemed very like FromSoftware. It doesn't seem like there's any quest log. There's no map marker, no pin. There's no... Literally, Gemini just said, oh, we should go to the place where she wants us to go. And it's like, oh, that sounds great. Where is it? oh, I really want to help her get her baby back. Where do we have to go again? Don't know. So it's keeping that trope going. Trope is the word I should be using for all my coverage of this game. The trope. The FromSoftware tropes. Oh, by the way, left and right on the D-pad is to switch weapons as well. If you have multiple weapons equipped, I think. Why didn't he? That would have been so awesome if he had fallen off. Why didn't he fall off? Right, we need to be careful going up here, because I reckon this guy doesn't aggro us. This guy does. Oh. I ignorantly assumed, right, that the game would sort of block you in an attack animation from falling off the edge. I thought maybe it would only allow you to roll off the edge if you were using your directional stick to walk forward. Guess what? No, I was wrong, as per usual. Okay. I promise you we'll start progressing, guys. And going back to level up that weapon was so worth it. Okay, feeling good. Feeling good, feeling strong. Why did you hit me? I mean, the critical did, if you look at it, that critical hit did pretty much replenish all my health. So the chip damage isn't too bad. As long as you're willing to fight back and you're not just going to hold block, I think the game can fight. Yeah, I stepped back a bit, charged up the attack so I knew that I wouldn't step too far, but it would be enough to hit him over. Not bad. It's star fragments, getting a lot of those. We'll have to find out what those are. Right, so we've done Mr. Butterfly. So now we go through here. I immediately just put my sword out to block because I was scared. Right, so this is interesting, right? We've got a ladder we can climb down and stuff, but if we go... So you see her there, the silhouette? Pretty cool. I mean, at least animate it. I mean, like, at least have her head bobbing forward or something. So, yeah, she just asks us, can she... Yeah, so if we go to City Hall, we can maybe bring her baby. But it's an interesting thing, because I wonder if that's what we should be doing. Because this is the petrified zone, the petrification zone, which I think has something to do with maybe... I feel like it's not something to do with turning to stone. Maybe it's something else. But she's obviously a human that wants her baby back. So I wonder if petrification is to... Wrong button. It's the only thing about switching between two streams of things there, you are definitely going to waste items until you start figuring it out. Right, yeah, I wonder if her quest is a bit of a weird one. I wonder if it's like a bad thing to do. So if we bring the baby here, maybe we get a bit as well or something. Right, so this is the guy I'm on about. He's so hard, guys. So hard. He absolutely wrecked me 100 times last time I was here. So what I was doing against him was space and baiting. So, not being greedy. It took me ages to beat him, but it felt worth it. See, there. That's the problem. Even with that attack, you don't have a punish window. As soon as you push R1, the AI swings for you. What I was baiting out of him was his spin attack. Okay, so definitely, again, delay your dodges, guys. Delay your dodges. Something that I struggle to do in every FromSoftware game, every Souls-like. Okay, so there I delayed too much. So hard. So hard. So this is all I'm doing when I fight him is this. But eventually he should start doing his spinning attack. And that just really opens him up. And that's the thing as well, the thing that drives him out of this combat, I don't seem to be able to cancel out of any attack. Like, I know that I want to dodge, but it doesn't let me. And you just have to watch their animation. You just take damage, and it's really frustrating. Again, the combat, like, I don't think I'm supposed to be fighting this guy just yet, maybe. Maybe I'm just supposed to be fighting him better, like, with blocks and stuff like that. But, honestly, like, it's not a great experience. And oh, you're punished every time you do that as well against these guys. They're so awkward and difficult to fight. I'm going to use those because I know I don't need them for the boss. Better off to use it here. It's not fun, guys. I have to admit. How do I attack him without hitting me? But I tell you something. I had no power-ups on my weapon. So my weapon was +1, and because I didn't know how to level up last time I was here, I was fighting him with no power-up. So my weapon was +0. I didn't have any stats leveled up apart from what I'd done before the parade boss, the big first boss. And honestly, it was so hard. Like at least this time, I'm seeing damage come off him. That's actually quite nice to see. See that spinning attack that he does? That's what I want him to do. Because that's the only one that I really felt left him open. See, that one, he'll be cheeky and he'll go back into a combo if you're too close to him. That one just about gives you enough time. Right, we've got our power attack, so I'm going to aim that for... That was so bad. That was such a waste. I think most of that attack missed him. I think most of it missed him. Barely got him past 50%. This is not going to be... But you get his weapon, and I do think it's worth it. That there. Just gives you enough chance to get in and out. And this is all I was doing against him to beat him last time. But I'm really low on... I haven't got any heals now, so I'm really worried. That was a perfect... Right, so that was a perfect guard, but that's completely wrecked my fight because it put me off. But can you see how it didn't do anything to him? It just went dong, and he was a little bit staggered. So I went in to claim my reward, and I got hit in, and then he just hammered me. It just feels really unfair. Like, it feels really weak and pointless to do them. So that's all we're doing now, is just baiting that spinning attack, basically. But I didn't know about guarding the red attack last time either, so I was really underprepared last time I beat him. But it genuinely does feel worth it. Like, the weapon you get his baton, and it did seem pretty cool. Like, it did seem to, like, have a serious, some quite heavy blunt damage to it, you know? But in the end, I think my saber is always going to be, like, my saber still felt was a bit better with AR. But I think it's probably having... Must be a reason for it. See, that's all I'm doing is baiting him. So that's the thing with some of the enemies as well. Once you've sort of figured out what you can do against them, it's not a nice experience fighting them this way, but it feels good when they die. What it means for content creation, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But all we're trying to do here really is just get that fusion cell back up, or the pulse cell back up, so we've got another heal. Whilst just chipping away at him. That's all we're trying to do, really. But can you see how, like, it just doesn't feel like... There's no drama to the fight. There's no sort of, like, atmosphere. That's a big thing with the game that I'm struggling with. Like, I was just... Like, I know that they're puppets and maybe they don't talk and stuff as much, but you just want a bit of noise from them. You want to hear them. You know, you're fighting beasts in FromSoftware game. You hear it. You're fighting dreglings. You hear it, you know. Regardless of what it is, you feel like you're fighting something. With this, this just feels like a... training tutorial. That's what this feels like. Feels like I'm fighting one of those test dummies, but it's just a bit more animated. It's fighting back. Like, that's what it feels like. This feels like a tutorial stage, you know, in a game. At the start of Sekiro, when you go up to that little hut and you can fight that guy and practice against him. But even in that respect, he's making noise and you've got the bashing and bangs and like that. But, you know, this isn't exactly a great way of fighting it, so I'm partially to blame for the experience that you're seeing. But he's about to die now, so this is really exciting. So we're definitely going to get his baton, which is cool. For a moment there, I didn't think I was going to do it. Boom. So the crap police baton head and handle. I wonder if it's, like... I feel like it's probably definitely worth getting that. Maybe not. Maybe it's not great at the moment, but it's there, you know? You can disassemble it, so that'd be interesting. But I imagine that'll drop again as well. I mean, it's B on motivity and D on technique, so I imagine it's more aimed at a slightly strength build. But now that it's equipped, I can switch to it, you know, just with the D-pad right again to switch back. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. A torn doodle. It itches. Feel the skin and there's blood. Ooh. Doesn't sound very nice. Crazy Resident Evil stuff going on. Oh, these guys have got game as well. These guys, look at them. They block. They block and they riposte. These guys aren't messing around. These coppers are not messing around. Look at that. Hell of a boy. Sit down, mate. So we're actually really close now to a huge shortcut and the boss. So we've got a shortcut here, right? But we've also got another shortcut as well. So it's kind of giving you a beginning and a mid sort of shortcut. So I don't think I really came down here last time. Got the doggos. Oh wow! I've never. Okay. So we've got a little alleyway here that I've never explored. I'm feeling a little. Right, check this out. Check this out here. That's a nice little trap that you can catch everything with. It's always one, isn't there? Always one that doesn't die to the trap. One thing I will say is that as far as sort of FromSoftware dogs go, these mechanical dogs do not frighten me. They haven't given me any trouble my whole sort of playthrough. I never explored down here last time. I'm gonna kite the dog out because I know there's something around the corner. I bet you there's something there, isn't there? A big guy. I'm gonna get him twice with these. No! See, you can stand in it, but please... Oh, damn it! Oh, I wasted the second one. And he's running after me. Oh, wow, we're doing some serious damage. Oh, he's like actually shocked. He's like properly shocked. This is really good. I guess it slows his speed down a bit. It's like a sort of paralysis thing, maybe? I seem to be getting away with a lot more attacks than I usually would against an enemy like this. Ah, right, he's not shocked anymore. I need to be careful. Oh! Okay. Back we go. Oh, no, I'm going to die. Oh, my God, we are really pushing the boat out now. I never came down here before. Attribute something, amplifier, purification. Purification apple, remove status. Okay. I just don't want any more enemies at the moment. But I know there's at least one because there's an alleyway that I want to explore back here. Okay, I didn't do this last time, so I'm feeling a lot more accomplished with this playthrough. Second episode, this is pretty good. Again, like, guys, you need to talk to me about what I'm missing. We were up on the roof earlier, so I know where that goes. We've got a shortcut door here, even though I guess we can come down the ladder and through the gate as a shortcut. Oh, this is stupid. I got a heal. No, that wasn't a heal. Oh, this is the thing I wasted too. I've just missed a backstab there. Nice safe backstab. I mean, if I can kill these enemies, right? Why am I not using my puppet string? Look. Electric trap there. No way they're just going to let me pick that up. Hidden Moonstone. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Right. Let that run its course. And we've got another item down there. I imagine if you're willing to explore, I imagine there's ways of getting a weapon to, like... There'll probably be some hidden stuff to get a weapon as far as it can go for the demo, so it's probably worth considering trying to find these. Oh, I've never been so scared in my life. I'm supposed to be dead. How am I not dead? Those star fragments better be worth something. Seriously, guys, how am I alive? Right, let me tell you where we're going now. We're going straight to it. Oh, I may have screwed this up. I may have made a rod for my own back doing this. There's at least another enemy that I have to fight before I get the big shortcut. Bursts out of here. And I think he's got a mate. I think there's two of them. Oh, there it was. I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, that was such a good kill. He is a boss. He is a boss. Pulled him in, hit him, block, bang. Yes. We're okay. I think we did all the hard stuff there. Because what we can do now is I believe we can... The ladder should be near us somewhere. Manage weight. I think we're okay for weight at the moment. Maybe we're not. Maybe that's why it's telling me that. Right, we've got to try and remember where the ladder is that goes down. What we don't want to do is have to run through all that again. Okay, I think we're okay. Ah, yes, it's over here. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's not the end of the world. Don't worry, guys. I know it looks like we've gone far back, but we haven't. In fact, let's get back to our ergo. Not waste too much time with the idiots. Please don't fall off the edge. Oh! Oh! More fool me. More fool me. Right. I want to be careful coming down this ladder. Where's the shortcut? Anyone remember? Up those stairs there. Okay, so we've got 2 dogs. I can just... Nice. That was very sketchy, though. Good. Oh! See what I mean? Like, I didn't even see that dog for ages. If that was a FromSoftware dog, I'd be dead. That thing would have taken that whole opportunity and destroyed me. Right, let's get our ergo back. I think the ergo is the most important thing we need to get. Let's learn our lesson with this guy. Yes, he's going straight for the block. See, he still hit me, but he's not exactly the most difficult enemy, you know? Yeah, I take it back. They're really hard. Oh my god, these guys are solid! Why did I think that they were totally okay? I'm spamming the heal because I know that we're close to the shortcut. Nice, okay. Okay, so they don't do much with being able to parry the heavy attacks. I think heavy... With those guys, let them do a slow overhead swing, okay? And then just go charge up heavy attack. So even if they put their sword up, it does look like it'll stop them riposting you. Okay, we need the shortcut like a hole in the head. Let's do this. Right, ergo. Let's use. Before we go to the boss, I want to level up. I'm in such a much better standing than I was when I played through last time for this boss. This should be fun. Right, we're going to go to the hotel. It would be nice if we had enough for 2 points to put in motivity and technique. That would be really cool because that's just going to give us a bit of an edge. The boss is an interesting one. He is an interesting boss. He's kind of like an NPC boss in a way. He's just prone to backstabs, things like that. You can get behind him. It's a bit sketchy though. Be a bit tough, and the backstab sometimes doesn't always like hit. But again, that's just a FromSoftware thing. Nice. Oh, we got enough for 3 levels. So I'm definitely going to do 12 and 12 there. More vitality, please. Thank you. Capacity and advance are falling behind now, but we've got to consider how we want to play. Okay, good. Very good. Ooh, 1,238. Surely that's enough for another level there. Or we're close to. Surely it's worth just quickly farming an enemy and just seeing... Oh my god, yeah. So we literally need, like, basically no ergo at all. Let me just teleport to like a really easy place like the Central Crat Station. Kill an enemy. There's no point missing out on another level if we're this high. I'll probably pop it in Vigor. Get that stamina up. Get that stamina up. Again, I played through every FromSoftware game always saying that stamina was the most important stat. And then Elden Ring came along, and let's be honest, it was health. You know, everyone's at 60 health. One more kill. I wasn't quite enough to level up. Kill this doggo here. Here we go. Again, it makes me think about how many hidden moonstones I've missed, you know? They could be around. I needed 4 to level up. I got 1. I doubt I'm going to find 3 before the next boss. But getting this extra level is really good. Again, I don't feel like I'm grinding levels. Don't feel like I'm having to farm for the ergo. So we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. I mean, in the comments, guys, as well. Like I say, talk to me about all the stuff you're learning. You know, things I'm missing. How you're finding the game. Are you going to buy it, etc., etc. But also talk to me about whether you'd want us to live stream this. See, this is how I like to level up. I like to level up like that and come away with like 23 experience points. 23 ergo. I don't care if I lose 23 ergo. But when you're like 10 points away from leveling up, you know, 10 XP from leveling up, that's not good enough. You've got to go and get that level. That's just gonna tip the balance. Okay, so don't worry, we don't have to run across the rooftops or anything now because we've got that elevator. Elevator's gonna take us straight down, straight to the boss. Okay. So we can go straight down here now. Don't need anything from Merchant Boy. Just patches, don't need anything from you. Oh. Whilst we're in the elevator, did I get any extra stuff? Do I have another amulet? Have I picked up rings? Oh, there's another ring there. There you go, look. Ooh. Another 4.2% of defense, but 2.4 weight. I'm slightly heavy. That's what the weight's saying. That's interesting. Nothing in cartridge, nothing in liner. Berta. I'll just unequip that. There you go. Just because I'm not going to be using the baton. I know I'm not going to use it for the boss. Oh no, you both saw me. All you want to do here is not take damage because you're so close to the boss. It's a bit of a diabolical situation, but it's, you know, it's all learning, right? Right, boss man, let's do it. I'm not going to heal just yet. Any items hanging about? Seems I've picked up way more than I did from my first playthrough. This guy's very unhappy with Geppetto. Mad Donkey! He's very angry, but he kills puppets, and he knows I'm a puppet, so he's all like, right, I'm going to kill this guy as well. It's like, oh man. Whoa, he dodged the puppet string. I like it. Okay, that felt good. Oh wow, I'm doing some much better damage than I was last time I fought him. See, he knows I'm going for the backstab, so he's not afraid to roll out of the way. He has this really heavy swing that he does, it just leaves him open. Oh, yes. That's it there. Oh. There's a big one, he like charges it up. That's it. Then it didn't give me the backstabs, that's really annoying. So this boss is probably easier than most things we fighted so far. So I'd say he won't kill me, but like I was just expecting, oh god, here we go, another boss, I'm in trouble. Oh wow, I'm doing much better damage than I was the first time I fought him. He doesn't really have a second phase or anything either. All you're doing is just going, waiting for that, and you're just doing that. I mean, he gets angry. But I mean, 3 heals left, haven't had to heal yet. You know, you're just looking for that overhead swing. See what I mean about the backstabbing? Crazy, right? Again, he doesn't, like, he just lets you go for a wake-up as well. He just sort of... I feel like this guy is supposed to roll more, but he just doesn't. I mean, he's dead now. Oh, my puppet string wasn't there. Oh, how arrogant of me. There you go. Didn't even need to heal. I mean, he got me good a few times. He got me good a few times, but... Go for that overhead swing. Watch it. Circle round, backstab every time. Backstab every time. The puppet string will allow you just a split second enough to hit triangle for your powered up attack as well, with, you know, with this puppet saber. Poignant moments here. Poignant moments. Here he is. The mastermind, Geppetto. Puppet master. Very strange. So guys, I think that's a really good place to finish episode 2. Guys, this demo is not over. It continues. There's another area which I haven't explored yet. So, there you go. Episode 2. Thank you very much for joining. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.